Hey everybody, it's Kara again. I thought I would do a little bit more of an update of how I roll. I wanted to show you a little bit different view of the van and the inside of the controls and the inside and the controls, and hopefully I can give you a little more insight into how I roll and how I move the van. And let me go up like this. It's very different outside today, so I hope you are seeing what I'm trying to show you. The steering wheel with a spinner knob, what I call a spinner knob. Let me turn the camera, and you'll see toggle switches that open the doors, take the lift up and down, and help me enter and exit the van. There have been plenty of times where I have had mishaps where kind of funny, sorta, sometimes. Let me turn it. There I am. Okay. All right. Where I have had times where, like for example, trying to go to Taco Bell once, and when you pull in, sometimes they have those little cement islands with like flowers, and I pulled in and I didn't go far enough past the island, and I hit the curb and I blew out a tire, but I also went up over the island and got stuck. And the more embarrassing part about it was that this is in the middle of like what I would call downtown where I live, and so everybody could see it. And at the time, I was more of a beauty queen representing the state, and so I was on full display of showing that I had a mishap. I was embarrassed. I had to have a tow truck come, and even maybe other emergency personnel help me get outside of the vehicle. And I have had instances where different switches don't work, or the lift wants to suspend in midstream. And so then there was a time where I was going to a practice for a pageant, and I got stuck in the evening time. I pulled into a parking lot to turn around and get back on a better direction to get where I was going, and I got stuck because the lift would not come down all the way. So I was suspended about 2.5 feet off the ground for about 5.5 hours in not exactly winter weather, but it was late fall. It was getting to be early fall, and so I was stuck, and I was scared, and I could not call for help. My phone had fallen on the ground. I was able to, just by, I guess, dumb luck, get the lift to function and get down on the ground. And I was not able to make it to my appointment, but thankfully, people who knew I was supposed to be there called and tried to make sure I was okay, but I couldn't communicate. So anyway, those are just some mishaps and things that I've had with my van, but it's really been my blessing to be able to get out and do as I want to, when I want to, and I think that the other thing I wanted to share is just how I roll, is that I'm not your typical person. I don't really fit in anybody's box of who I should be or what I should do, think, feel, and I don't really want to anymore. And that's kind of the people that I want to work with, whether in wedding planning or different ventures I get into. And I'm very excited to mention that within about the next month, I probably will have a wedding storefront on the wire and the knot, which they are now one company. They merged. So I'm very excited for that opportunity, and I hope I can reach more people with that. So anyway, oh, I know another thing I wanted to share in terms of how I roll and with the wedding planning. Sometimes you just you have to roll with it. Things, things are not always going to go exactly as planned, and you have to be able to know how to work with plan A, B, C, or D. And I think with COVID, we have learned to have plan E, G, and F. And so you have to learn how to think on your feet, and metaphorically speaking for me. And you got to think fast, and you got to know how to be able to solve problems so that the day ends up to be beautiful for everybody. So those are just some things I wanted to share, and I wanted to follow up with how I roll part 2. So I hope you all have a great day, and depending on where you are, I hope you enjoy beautiful weather like I am today. I'm a little frustrated because I can only see so much of the video, so I hope I'm coming in clearly for you. Anyway, have a great day. God bless. Take care.